Hey, all you mechanical maniacs, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to Rot2Rad. That's where we go out to the junkyard, we find something rotten, we bring it back into our garage here at Quayzar's Customs and try to make it into something radical. Our Mazda RX-7 here, or RX-3. This is a Hurst Quayzar Custom. This is one of mine. This is actually out on the workshop if you want to go grab it. This is just one I bought and brought into the shop just as like a side project car just to do in the meantime while we're doing other cars. And speaking of other cars, we had the Jeep last week. Now I did ask if you liked it in green or in blue. Of the responses, everyone liked it in green, so that's cool. Resale red is not a color of choice, Dixie, sorry. And for the most part, everyone wanted me to keep it. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Kind of like the greenish color to it anyway. So we get to keep it, and we're going to move it to the parking area. All right, now, where to go from now? Okay, let's get to the junkyard. So that's what this series is all about, is to go to the junkyard and find out something we can do. All right, so let's get there. All right, let's see what we have out here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so a few rules that I have. I shouldn't have done the car already. There's one rule. Another rule is Typhoon at 138 has to be less than 150,000 miles. So that's always hard to do. Now we haven't done a Typhoon, but we have done a Cobra Jet. So this might be something that we would probably look into doing. What we got here, we do have the Aston Martin DBR1. This is a replica with 100,000 miles on it. I think we've done one of these. I'm not entirely sure. I think we did do one of those. Let me go back here and look at it, because if I went back and looked and did like, yeah, it has like a small engine. It has an engine cover to it. So that's what that is. Okay. So we may go back to the DBR. We haven't done that, I don't think. What do we got over here? We have the Duesenberg over here. 184,000 miles. We have a Mustang at 197,000 miles. All right. The Scion FRS, we have done one of those, if not that particular one. These hot rods, I think I've done this one actually. It's a 231 on the mileage for that, so that's not going to work. Volvo Coupe we've done. BMW Lit Edition we have done. Liberty Walk Skyline we have done. So yeah, we've done a lot of these in our Rot2Rad series. Let's see, this is a stock car. Don't really want to do that. This is a vanilla Cart 116. This is on Sabulin. This is Illumina stock car. What do we have here? It looks like the Ford Raptor with 87. We have done a Raptor, I believe. We have done a GMC S15. Not necessarily a pre-runner, but we have done that before. The Chinese car, there's this Longtin Fuyang. We have done one of those. And I know we have, because it was, if you look at the front end of that, it's like there's this red piece right here. It stays red no matter what you painted the car. I'm not a big fan of that. So yeah. Let's see, done one of those. This vanilla car. Plymouth stock car back there. 57 Chevy there. BMW there. I've done a lot of these. Supra or Supta. Supa. Supa. Vanilla. It's a vanilla Supra. Yeah, no. Bronco. Fiesta. Corvette we've done. This is yeah, Salem Kieran. So we're not going to do this one. However, I'm thinking I'm going to do this bad boy right here. This looks interesting. Aston Martin DBR1. I don't think I've done one of these. Oh lordy. I don't think I have. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it. I'll have to check my... There's a pretty good price for it, too. I'll have to check my spreadsheet later. But hey, why not just grab it now? All right, let's get back to the garage and let's do something with this thing. All right. All right, this DBR1 looks like it's in bad shape. We're going to send her back to the car wash back here and get her cleaned up. So how you guys doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if we've done one of these yet or not. I think I passed one up because of the engine, because I thought the engine was so small. But it does have this piece above it right here. I'm not going to do any of the... definitely not. I don't think I'm going to do any of the striping or anything on it. So I think that'll be interesting to see that all taken care of. Let's go ahead and strip her down. I usually take care of all this crap before I wash it. I didn't this time around. Door, windshield, engine cover. See how small the engine is in there? Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and fix the body up on this thing. $3,700, man. That's pricey. That is really pricey. Okay, looks like we've got that all taken care of. Nope, denied. Get rid of that. All right. For the color of this thing, let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is a... So this is... And I'm sorry, I called it an Aston Martin. This is an Aston Martin. Aston Martin DBR1. So, really thinking a bright color on this. So we did the green before, maybe an orange, maybe a yellow, maybe even a purple. I don't know. I think we've done yellow before, we've done purple. So I'm going to kind of decide on how to do this here eventually. Is that even a drive shaft in it? I don't think so. It does have 20-inch rims on it, so that's pretty cool. All right, we are going to start taking this rear end apart and quickly deciding what we're going to paint this thing. Because this will be interesting. This bricks all the way around, so we are going to upgrade those. And then we'll get back to you in a few minutes after I've got all the parts. This is all painted and ready to go. All right? All right, I'll catch you in a few minutes. All right, I'm going to go a little bit out on a limb for this one right here. I decided to go with this dusty kind of blue color. Went with the TK Aftermarket upper and lower control arms. Oh, I don't have the... I'm always forgetting to put the shock absorbers together, aren't I? Hang on, let me get that. Let me go ahead and get that taken care of real quick. Basically, red shock absorbers on red springs on black shock absorbers with a dusty blue rear end and bright red brake calipers. So this is almost, coming together looking. I've got tricolors underneath here. I'm hoping. This turns out the way I think it'll turn out. I think it'll look good. Not exactly positive though. With that chrome axle through there, that always looks good. So we're gonna put the Brimbos on here. Bright red Brimbos with the dusty blue and black. That's kind of got that. It's kind of got a pretty good look to it, actually. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Hopefully, you guys are liking this. I think you're looking at it going, where is he going with this? Well, I don't know yet. Just kind of saw this dusty blue and said, oh, this is a nice color blue. Let's go with that. So I try to, I play around with the colors a little bit. And then I think, well, I'll try to work with it. So I try to work with it as I go through the video. I really have no plan. When I come into a video, I really have no plan. So that's part of the fun of this, is not only do I not have a plan, you guys are along for the ride. And you get to help me see just how difficult it is for me to decide on what I should be doing with some of these parts. God, it's just absolutely crazy. All right, I have 2 extra bushings. That's fine. 2 extra control arms. That doesn't. Maybe that's not. Do I have? Yeah, I got both the control arms in there. I must have bought an extra one. I don't know how that happened, but if it did, it did. I sold it. It's gone. Goodbye. All right, let's go ahead and rip apart the front end on this, and then we'll get to the body parts, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. So let me get this all stripped down, repaired, put it back together, and or I should say painted, and you'll be back here for the assembly process, and we'll see how this one goes. All right, see you in a few. I remembered it this time, ladies and gentlemen. Got the shock absorbers done. All right, got everything painted up front. Took the transmission out. So we have plenty of room and space to work on the underneath here. Again, TK aftermarket upper and lower control arms. Went stuck with the black, blue, and red combo in the front as well. Still haven't decided on the color of the car. I guess I could go with any of these colors at this point, but I can't paint it red because in accordance with my rules, I can't repaint it a color that it's already painted, which it would have been red. So, as Dixie would call it, resale red. Nope, can't paint it resale red. So, that's... so I got to find a different color to paint it. And I think I've got 1 or 2 in mind, and we'll see what happens when we get to that point. But for right now, I've got everything set up, it looks like here. Let's get over here. The other side. There we go. Now, I initially thought I was going to paint it like a light blue, but I don't think the light blue would look very good with the red. So now I'm kind of lost as to what to paint this thing. But I'm going to try a few colors and see what I come up with. Typically, I already know what color I'm going to paint the car, so the underneath gets painted in accordance with, you know. This time, not so much. This time I've kind of done it, as you would say, ass backwards. I've done the stuff underneath first. And then we're going to try and go for the car. All right, suspension wise is done. Let's go ahead and take care of everything underneath the engine. Let's engine compartment. Let's run this over here. Let's get rid of this itty bitty tiny motor out of here. There we go. All right. So if I do that, let's see what's underneath here. I can take out. I need a radiator. Brakes? There is nothing for the brakes. What's that back there? Oh, I got everything back there. That's the battery. That's the engine. Oh. Let's go ahead and take this out. Fuse box. Looks like a fuse box and radiator are the only things I need for this. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, radiator C is right there. Go ahead and grab that. We'll go, oops, not the tune shop, but the electronic shop. We'll grab a fuse box and a few of these bad boys. Go. Should be enough to cover it. I will sell the rest. I don't really care. One thing I love about sandboxes, you know, just kind of spending your money willy-nilly. Now, over on my Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges series, we are always looking at the cash flow. So if you're looking for something like that to entertain you, go check out my Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges series over there. You will enjoy that if you're looking for something that you're piquing your interest as far as trying to maintain a balance in a spreadsheet in this game. Kind of difficult. All right. Okay, so now let's get to the body shop. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me look at my... Let me get rid of some of this garbage I have. Don't need it. I'm leaving the wheels and tires so I know. These are 16s. Okay. For some reason, I thought they were 20s. I don't know where I got that from, but I did. All right. Where is my Aston Martin DBR1? Okay. Engine cover, definitely going to need that. Front clamshell, yes. Don't know the difference between the two. I think the Vanta is the ones we were looking for. But I kind of like these doors, so let's go with the regular front end, regular glass. I like the two-tone tail lights, rear bumper, rear clamshell, left rear door, right door. Ooh, fender. Yep, we get that. Fender B, headlight, that, and the windshield. Yep, okay. So I think that is what we want. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to give it, kind of strike it down from the race car look, right? I want those. There we go. That looks cool. We're not going to use the mirrors. We're just going to use the regular windshield and stuff on it. So that'll be cool. Tail lights. We are going to go with the Venta tail lights because I like the two different colors. So yeah, going with that. So we're kind of mixing things up a little bit. Left door. Front clamshell. That does not come off, does it? Doesn't flip up. Okay, we'll have to take that, keep that off right now. What's the rear bumper? Okay, what do we got left? Rear bumper, engine cover. Let's see. What's the spreadsheet say? 83%. So let's go ahead and what we want to do is how do you get the engine cover on? There we go. One engine cover. Boom. Okay, so with that in there, are we 95%? What are we missing? What are we missing, folks? Rear bumper. Ah. Yeah, that was kind of screwed up looking, isn't it? All right. So that's done. So that should put us at 100%, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. That's done. Let's go ahead and want to get the interior taken care of. So let's move that out. Okay. So I need, let's take care of that. Okay. Typhoon seat. Regular black seat is good with me. We need a nice steering wheel, which I'm going to go with Old Reliable here. No, we'll go with the Bandit. Bandit looks cool. All right. Oh, I need another seat. Okay, let's get Where's my Typhoon seat? There we go. Ah, jumped on that way too quick. I thought there was only one seat in there. Okay, now we can dump that out. All right. We've got a decent drive shaft. We're going to build the engine, which I'm going to actually build the engine with the basic parts. Well, I'll just say I'm not painting the engine. Nothing's going to be all sparkly in it. I'm just going to go with the basic engine because you don't really see it. You don't really see it. So that's why I'm going with it. So we're going to go with the i6D dual overhead cam. That's what I'm going to build, and I'll catch you guys in a few minutes, okay? All right, guys, I'll catch you in a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got it going on. Okay, so for wheels and tires, check this out. I decided to go with these from the DLC. I'm going to go with a 275 on the rear, 275/30 on the rear, and a 245. Was it a 245/35 on the front? I think I've got my numbers right where it looks like, yeah, it looks pretty decent. Yeah. So making sure like the tire width looked, the thickness of the tire looked okay on the front and the back, as opposed, I didn't want it looking too thick on the front and not thick enough on the back. It's basically what I was going for. All right, we got that going on. Okay, get underneath here. Let's lower this down. Go ahead and put the engine in it, which is just our basic engine. Come on. Bring up my... There we go. Okay, we've got that engine installed. Not a big deal there. What we are going to need to do, though, is run the transmission. Exhaust pipe, I believe I need to do something with the exhaust pipe as well. So, let's see here. We need gearbox and tail in this section. Of course, and the exhaust. So, that. Go back here. Tune shop. Go ahead and get exhaust section. Get that installed. Get that installed. Like I said, I didn't paint to do anything with the engine just because it was just a basic engine. So yeah, we went ahead and put the carbon fiber drive shaft in it. So I've got to take all this garbage off. Got to take that off, the engine cover off, so I can get into the engine. And then need to add these two little doohickeys right here, these exhaust manifolds. All right. Reviews, thank you very much. And that. So yeah, the drive shaft doesn't look like it lines up very well. No brake stuff in here. That's fine. Go ahead and put some fluids. This is going to be beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. The only fluids I need to put in are oil and coolant. Awesome. That's awesome. All right, we've got this pretty much done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up the rest of the way, put it back together, and we are going to go over into the test path, get the wheels and headlights aligned, and then, yeah, that should be about it, right? Right. How do you put that in there? Just like so. You just kind of find it in there. All right. Wheels and tires. I think actually turned out pretty good on this little Radmobile. All right, like I said, I'm gonna take. Oh, don't need to do that. Take this over into test path, and I'll see you over in a paint booth. All right, so I had a few colors in mind. The first and foremost, that I thought was just to go with a plain white. White's a very classy looking color. You've got some decals here. the red really pops on some of this stuff. So I thought that would be cool. The some of the liveries for it, I don't really, not fond of the whole number scheme and all that. I'm just not into any of that whatsoever. So let's see, how many liveries are there? I just don't want any. I was hoping this would end very soon, but it is not. Oh, there we go. None. Okay, so we're not going to go with any of them actually. But then I thought, wow, what about a nice silver? So if you do that, go with a metallic look. I really like the look of that silver, and I think it has a really nice classy look to it. So that's what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably adjust this as a 66. Probably go a little lighter. Almost looks like it's a stainless steel looking body on it. But I do think, let's go to 60, what is it, 65? 65%. Very classy looking. I think it looks really nice, very classy. So I think that's what we're going to do with it. So you've got like a blue and a red and a black underneath, and a very, very sexy looking silver on the outside. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, dyno time. Now it does have 3 carbs on it, so this is going to be, I have to tune each carb separately. Nice. And crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope, that's not going to work. Got to figure out the right combination on this. There we go. Ah! I didn't apply it. Okay, 0. No, that didn't work out right, did it? Nope, that didn't work out. Nope. +1. Almost had it. Can't believe I did that. .8%, huh? Okay. There we go. Apply. Apply, apply. Okay. Let's do this one again. Yeah, that's not going to work. Come on. There we go. And one more. There we go. All right. Now let's see. I think we got everything. I think we should be able to test it. The engine can't be started. Okay. Oh, need a starter on it. So let's take that off, take that off. Need a starter. Okay. Dopey me, I forgot the starter. Oh, and it's not going to be there either. Alright, starter it is. At least it's something nice and easy I don't have to put it on the lift for. That's a good thing, right? Okay. That in. All right, now we should be able to do something. There we go. Let's do this. Woohoo! Some nice gains on that. Gained 218 horsepower, 163 foot-pounds of torque. We're looking at a drag rating of about 587. A little high on the E side, so that's actually pretty cool. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our nice car from the junkyard has been turned into a nice silver racing machine right there. So let me know what you guys think of this bad boy right here. It is your time to give me your opinion. Shall I save it or do I sell it? Your vote counts. Remember to vote. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for hanging with me. I certainly appreciate it. Hit that like button and that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, and I'd love to see you here. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, it's Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, and I am out.